So our prize pack starts in April too, but that's the next quarter, so then we start getting. $1. Cool. Go in our grab. All right.
Also, on a second note, to let everybody know, I know it might be a little difficult for some of you, but we are streaming it to Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch, it's at Type of House Games. On YouTube, it's at Tricky's Cards Games. If you have any cool pulls and feel like coming up here, this camera is currently live, and you can show your cool pulls.
He pulled the superior. Creative. Also, there is no trading until after. Y'all can trade as much as you want when you're done. But you're paying with what you pull.
Well, it wasn't superior. I would feel like I've already won. I did not win.
I'm sorry, bro. You got to I wanted it. All right. Hey, everybody that's tuned in has been kind of waiting around. I know I've seen Dogie and Larry at least. We're back, albeit in a slightly different avenue than before. I made an announcement on Twitter, I think it was like a month ago at this point. But we're finally here for our first TCG streamed event. We are at Tricky's Cards and Games here in Georgia. And this is the pre-release for the Perfect Order Pokemon expansion. All of the players just heard their announcements for the rules for the format, and now we've got about 30 minutes of deck building going on. I let them know if they happen to get any cool pulls from the set and wanted to come show them off, they can come up to that camera. Depending on how things are going, I may go out there and try and see if I can't zoom in on some people instead of them having to get up and walk. But I wanted to just tune in for a minute and kind of give you all the rundown. There's every pre-release kit comes with a 40-card pre-constructed deck and then 4 packs. All of the players will get to open those 4 packs and then use any of the cards they pull from the packs to add to their 40-card deck. That process will take about 30 minutes. Once deck building has been completed, there will be 3 30-minute rounds of best of 1. And at the end of the 3 rounds, all of the players who actually remain and play through all 3 rounds will get 3 additional packs of the new set to open. There are 2 cameras. Obviously, the one you see now out on the floor where the players are all going to be. And then we have a second camera, if you want to kick that one over. Where we are actually going to be showing a match from each of the 3 rounds. Kind of give y'all a first look at what playing the Pokemon TCG is like on the stream. Oh, snap, we just got a full art Meowth shown on stream. As far as Perfect Order goes, I know a lot of the players are not quite as excited for this set. Because a lot of the archetypes in the set are not very playable. However, that Meowth EX card is one that a lot of people are going to be looking after. It's a spiritual reprint of a card we've had in the past, most recently Luminion V, before that Tapu Lele GX, and then you can go back way into the old days with the OG Lapras. They're a Pokemon with an ability, once during your turn, when you put it onto your bench, you can search a deck for a supporter card and put it in your hand. And supporters are some of the most powerful cards in the game, and you can only play one of those a turn. No, personally, for me, oh, got a couple more cards that I did see a Pokepad. Huh? Yeah. We got Eradicate, Pokepad, Talonflame. Is that a full art Decidueye? Let's go. As far as cards I'm excited to get in this set, as well as most of us players, Pokepad is a big one. Hello?
Hello.
Hey!
Dude, the Pokepad stocks are huge.
Yes. Pokepad has been a card that has been quite the talk for the Pokemon TCG competitive community for the last month and a half, with the previous set's release, Ascended Heroes. Pokepad is a really strong trainer card.
There's a Full Art Clefairy, Illustration Esper.
Yeah.
Or Clefable, sorry. Mega Clefable. That's what it was.
Yeah. Last night I pulled the SIR Mega Clefable and the Full Art Mega Clefable.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Pokepads. Pokepads coming up to the camera.
Let's go,
Holy
Pokepads! By the way, for anybody watching that has no idea about the Pokemon TCG, Pokepad is a common. It is like the lowest rarity of card you can get. But we have been struggling since Ascended Heroes released to get that card, because Ascended Heroes is like a mini special set where there's not booster boxes of that set made. It's all like small groups of packs in product. And it was also the biggest Pokemon TCG set ever printed in terms of number of cards in it. So getting a common has been difficult. It shot up to like $12 at one point. Correct. It's a brand new card.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff online that like Houston is like allowing it, but not
No,
allowing
okay.
it or something.
So what officially in the Pokemon TCG, if a card gets reprinted, and it's currently standard legal, the reprinted version of the card is legal upon release date. That is the street date. Mm-hmm. Pre-release is 2 weeks before the street date. Mm-hmm. So pre-releases are this weekend for Perfect Order, so players can get Pokepads this week. Houston is next week, but the Perfect Order street date is the following Friday. So Perfect Order is technically not a released set yet, so Perfect Order Pokepads are not legal to play at Houston. However, the organizer for Houston Regionals told judges and kind of like put out an announcement that they would allow Perfect Order Pokepads at the tournament. They intended for judges and staff to kind of just tell their friends and not make big public announcements. But we're all friends with everybody, and a bunch of people made announcements on Twitter that they were going to allow it, and TPCI heard about it and was like, hey, that doesn't follow our rules. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Pretty weird stuff.
So now it's more of a question of, are people going to bring them anyways? Are people going to try to spend $32 to get their Perfect Order or their Ascended Heroes Pokepads? Are people going to... Pokepad searches for any non-rule box Pokemon. So it's Master Ball for one prize Pokemon. There's no discard, no nothing. It's just... like, literally, you can go use it to go get Noctowl. You use it to go get Dracloak. Like, really good card. For my case, I'm going to use it to go get Darmanitan and Zoroark so I can Radiant Greninja people.
I think I got the audio balance pretty well. It's like the playing room is kind of just like a little bit of like white noise in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's go. But that Pokepad is like such a relevant card, especially in Dragapult, which is the presumed best deck in the format still, going into Ascended Heroes. It's been really difficult to get, even though that deck plays 3 or 4 of them. What I suggested, and I posted on Twitter, but I don't have that much clout in the Pokemon TCG yet, is everybody that goes to Houston should play Perfect Order Pokepads round 1.
They can't DQ us all.
So,
Spartacus
right,
mentality.
yeah. They can't DQ us all, and we find all the rule sharks round 1.
Yeah.
If you play Pokepad and your opponent picks up your Pokepad and looks at it, we need to have a whiteboard in the hall where you can just go write their name and be like, they're a rule shark, so that the entirety of the hall knows who to watch out for in the rest of the tournament.
Dude, I don't know if it's like your voice or that mic, but you are like 10 times louder than me. I don't know if you can like hear it in your ears.
I mean, this one? This one. Oh, okay. Okay. I do talk loud. How about now?
That's better.
Is that good or is it too quiet?
No, I think it's good. I hear
Okay,
it.
I'll turn you back up then.
Okay.
I hadn't
Habada.
touched any of those knobs, so they were just at whatever the old default is. I guess I never hopped on the mic really when we were streaming Smash. I was
Nah.
usually sitting behind the computer.
Yeah. Dude, so we are in the deck building phase now, and I've heard tale that there is a Tyrantrum set or like a deck
Yes.
that comes with 4 Pokepads.
Yes.
Is
So
that true?
the breakdown, we confirmed it last night. There are 4 different decks. There is the Tyrantrum Fossil deck. There is the Doublade, like Aegislash line deck. There is a Barbarical Landorus deck, and then there is a Superior deck.
Mm-hmm.
The Tyrantrum deck comes with 4 Pokepads. The Doublade and the Barbarical decks come with 2 Pokepads. And the Superior deck comes with 0 Pokepads. You want to guess which pre-release kit I got yesterday?
Superior. Yeah. That's how it works.
I already
man.
have my 8 Pokepads, so I'm good. But, yeah, it was a little... Okay, to be fair, I will accept it. Matt Browning wanted to trade, and I never get to trade my kit. I always offer it to the person across from me, and they always say no.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt was sitting like 2 tables over. He's like, anybody want to trade? So I was like, bet. Swapped it with him. He gets Doublade, so he gets 2 Pokepads. But I got the SIR Clefable out of the kit that he handed me. So I was like,
Nice.
I think I win.
Yeah, I think we won that trade. Who came out on top?
No, the Clefable's not good. If it's an attacker in this set, it's bad. They're all bad. Like, literally, the best cards in this set are Meowth EX because it searches for a supporter, and the second best card is Pokepad. That's it. That's it.
That's so crazy. Are there any like are there any good like chase cards, like any SIRs that are cool?
Yeah, I think my Mega Clefable SIR is, like, the second best one.
Okay, it's not that bad.
What did we do?
I don't know. I think we just got exiled, banished into the back room.
Dad got taken out of the room
Oh
for a
no,
second. They
we're
shut
in the
door.
back rooms. We're in the back rooms. Okay, look. So let's go through the. Is there a set list? somewhere? What is this called?
Perfect order. It's on your screen multiple times.
That is very true. Listen, reading as a TCG player is very hard.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's Zygarde, but Zygarde's not exactly a super popular Pokemon.
So
even
I've
though
heard
he's the
about
face
this
of the set.
Gengar that people are really excited about, specifically the GameStop promo one.
Yep, but there's no special arts.
Yeah,
It's just a regular Gengar.
I'm trying to get down. Here we go. Okay, the Rowlet's cute. We saw the Talonflame earlier on stream. I thought that was pretty cool. The Clefairy is very cute.
Yeah, I have the Clefable, which is probably one of the better chase cards. I just don't. Honestly, it's SIR Jacinth. That's probably the chase card for this
Dude,
set.
the Doublade is
And I've-
sick. I might have to cop.
I've seen the Jacinth. SIR because I got pulled last night. That
Yeah,
card
you
is
got pulled
pretty.
on stream.
Yeah.
Somebody just brought it up here. Yeah, yeah.
That card is pretty.
Ooh, the Zygarde is very pretty.
Yeah.
I will give it that for sure. Dude,
Um,
that's it? That's the whole set?
Yeah, it's only 80-something cards.
That's crazy.
And the next set's just as small. Like Ninja Spinner, it's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
only like 80-something cards.
Okay.
Okay, hear me out. Here's my copium on it. Is this set is small. Ninja Spinner is also small. They announced on the Pokemon Day like live stream that with the special set coming for the 30th anniversary, that it's going to be a worldwide simultaneous release. My copium is that they're finally going to line us up with Japan, and it's just going to be worldwide releases starting with the 30th anniversary set.
That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
So that we get
There are
everything at
so
the same time.
few SIRs in this set. It's like
Yeah.
Starmie, Clefable,
Zygarde.
Meowth.
Yep.
And
Oh,
then-
actually, that's the chase card.
Yeah.
SR Meowth.
And then the Gold Zygarde, the other, do we call those SIRs too? The Full Art Trainers?
Yes. Well, there's Full Art and there's SIR.
SIR, okay, so there's the SIR Rosas and the SIR Jacintha. That's it.
Yeah. It's not much. It's a small set,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. If the sets could stay smaller, that would be amazing.
Dude, if we pull a Full Art Pokepad, though, we are so
Yeah.
rich. We're so rich.
I do need 4 of those. I'm trying to, like, the 2 things I've decided I'm going to, like, collect. As a collector, I want to get all the attack rares. I think the only one left I'm missing currently is Gengar. But Guardy comes out next week
Yeah.
as a promo, so
Yeah.
I have to get that one. And then
is Mega Lucario going through that too? Is
it will
gonna
also be a
or
promo and
Yeah,
something.
Okay.
Yeah. Not out yet.
Yeah, of course.
But then the other thing I want, because I'm a player, is I want a full playset of all of the non-supporter full arts.
Yeah.
It's like the full art stadiums, the full art special energies, the full art items, tools. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
get a playset of each of those.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's totally fair.
Even the bad ones, like Punk Helmet. I already have a playset of Punk Helmet.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like as I get older in these TCG games, I almost am unwilling to buy a deck if the higher rarity stuff is super expensive. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I want the option down the road to upgrade the deck, but if I'm playing Mega Lucario and the SIR is $150, I think I'm okay. You know, I think I might be all right.
You know, I may have sold most of my binder last spring when Journey Together came out, so that I could buy a playset
Yeah,
of
no, I
SIR
remember.
Zoroarks.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Pokemon had to do the rug pull on me. Now there's another SIR Zoroark in
yeah.
Ascended Heroes. I don't have the cards to sell to get $600 to buy a playset of
Oh
those
my god.
because they're 150 a piece.
Lord.
Again, only Zoroark's good now.
Like I was so excited for Sharpedo because the SIR
Yeah,
was so affordable. I was like, dude, this is so cool.
You know
Like,
why it's affordable?
yeah, because it's bad.
because it's
Yeah,
bad.
'cause it's bad.
'Cause
Like,
it's
I played that one tournament with it, and I was like, oh yeah, this feels terrible.
Okay, I gotta say, since like, particularly in the last like year and a half of Pokemon, the bad decks are not unplayable. They're
Yeah.
just like slightly worse than the playable decks,
Yeah.
but that margin is like so thin that it's noticeable.
Yeah, I think.
Because Sharpedo functions, you can knock
Yeah,
out the basics
I think it's
easy.
a little bricky though. It's
Yeah.
a little bricky, but I feel like that's probably the problem with most quote unquote bad decks in the format right now is that they're a little bricky.
Right. They need one extra piece, and
Yeah.
because they need one extra piece, that's one less consistency card they get to play.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you look at Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is, like, the peak of, like, it does the thing and nothing else.
Yeah.
But because it's going to play the Grimmsnarl line, it's going to play Monkey Dories, it's going to play Frostlass. But the Grimmsnarl line fully sets itself up. So after you put the Pokemon in, it's just supporters, supporters,
Yeah.
supporters. The deck is full of supporters. And all it is cards to find the pieces to put the Pokemon in play. And there's no fluff, because once they're in play, the deck just does the thing.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I know I played against Grimmsnarl when I played at that tournament with Sharpedo, and it did not feel good. And they didn't even have a good first turn.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh man,
But like once
that's
they
crazy.
once
You bricked it up, and then I bricked it up even worse. So
because there's like once they get Secret Box, that's literally all they need. They
Yeah.
play Secret Box, And
then
they've
the
got
entire
like
deck is
12 outs to find secret box,
Yeah.
and once they play, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go get a Pokemon every turn, and we're
Yeah.
good to go. Swing at 180. Yeah, I think Sharpedo is like almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the killer for Sharpedo is that you have to play Toxtricity.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's the Houndoom problem all over again.
Oh my god.
Only
But
it's
at least
not.
Toxtricity doesn't do damage, though.
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
that's so...
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, no, but you can move it off with Monkey Door.
Yes.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The other thing is you're not one-shotting things with Sharpedo.
No, never.
At
Like, you
least
need
with
so much to go
Urshifu,
right.
when you put 4 single strike energy on your Urshifu,
We are killing something. Yeah, something is dying.
whatever is in the active is knocked out. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do not care.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, Sharpedo is definitely like... I feel like you need so much to go right to kill... it's like Oko something.
Dang.
with
Apparently
Sharpedo.
I was loud. Is that when you fixed the audio?
I tried to fix it a little
Okay.
bit more. I've been turning you down. Like,
Yeah. Not just loud.
periodically.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Once I get talking, like it's a runaway train.
Turn me up a bit. I can
Yeah.
do that. Is that Matt?
Yeah, Fry.
Oh yeah, I should have
Pretty
assumed.
sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I got louder again.
That's so weird. I turned you down. You're blue, right?
Yeah, I'm blue. You're red. Yeah,
That's
maybe.
right. I'm the Red Ranger in this scenario here.
So, I guess to talk about some cards from this set on the chance that we get to see any of the EXs that happen to pop up. Zygarde EX is obviously the face card of the set. Its signature attack is not printed on the card.
Okay, to be fair, the OBS has it like kind of compressed, so I can't actually read the
Yeah.
card. I don't actually know what it does.
The first attack, I think, does 200 damage, and then it takes 30 less damage from attacks. The second attack, for 5 fighting energy, is for each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, I think it's like
150. Yeah.
150 damage to that Pokemon.
Yep.
So, like, if you manage to get that thing powered up on turn 2 with 5 energy, like, every heads you flip is a knockout.
Yeah.
Just immediately.
That's so funny.
However, the signature card for that Pokemon is not on the card. It's on a tool. It got the, it should be in the folder, actually, if you want to change the source. I believe it's called Core Memory. Core Memory. Open. That, 4 energy, 350 damage, discard all the energy.
Oh my god.
And we have Premium Power Pro in format.
Yeah.
Which is,
Well, I mean, I kind of doubt we need Premium Power Pro, but
I don't know. You seen Venusaur's HP? He's 380.
That's
He's
true.
380.
does Premium Power Pro affect the damage of the coin flip attack? Does it
To the
increase it?
active.
Yeah, to the active. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
But I don't. I wonder how. I would imagine on the coin flip attack, you choose it. You say, all right, I'm flipping for this Pokemon.
Yeah,
flip.
yeah.
I'm flipping for this Pokemon. Flip.
Mhm.
It's not just all right. You have 6 Pokemon. Flip 6. Oh, I got 3 heads. Okay, the active and these 2 on the bench. I would imagine it very much has to be like you flip for them one at a time.
Yeah, we need coin flip manipulation back.
No,
What
we
was it
don't.
like? What
No,
was
we
it?
don't.
Glimwood Tangle, is that what it was?
Glenwood Tangle was the stadium that lets you, after you flipped all of your coins, you got 1 free reroll.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, it was a supporter in Sun and Moon, Will.
Yeah.
The first coin flip of your turn, you got to dictate the result.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Crazy
dude,
stuff.
please don't. Ever. No. Coin flip attacks need to stay bad. They need to exist back in, like, base set through fossil. Like, some other cards in the set that might be interesting. It would probably have helped if I put EX after all their names, but I didn't.
Yep, I was.
Clefable is one. The thing is, I just know them. Mega Clefable EX. It's like discount Golden Go. So it's 120 damage for 2 psychic energy. And then you can discard up to 4 psychic energy from your hand. It does 40 more for each. So it
Okay.
caps out at 280.
Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, I don't think it's particularly impressive, but it's not.
It
bad.
removes the best thing about Golden Go, which was the no damage cap.
What's the what was that psychic special energy call.
Oh,
Telepathic energy?
telepath energy.
What is that?
Dad's back. What do you want? I was like, we got the door closed on us. What happened?
What in the world? What happened to the? Why'd it get so tiny?
Oh, what the heck?
I don't know why I did that. I guess that might be just like your image of that.
Use a
card.
different. There's two different telepath energies. One of them is not the real one.
telepath psychic.
Yeah,
energy?
click on that one. I bet that one works. Yeah. Okay. So
There we
it
go.
must be the Oh, that means all the JPEGs are screwed up. Oh well.
Nah.
Hopefully we
it'll
don't.
be
Need, hopefully we don't
alright.
need them.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
We're focused on the Pokemon anyways. Yeah, when I ripped the images for this set, I didn't go to like I think it's like Pokebeach or not Pokebeach. It's is it Cerebi?
Mhm.
One of the websites has them all,
Yeah.
but I didn't find that link initially, so I was using the PokemonProxies.com
Oh,
website,
yeah.
which has translations, but sometimes the translation isn't 100% accurate.
Yeah.
As far as the name goes, the effect, I don't think they've ever been wrong
Okay.
when they made proxies. So I was copying all of those, and then I was like, oh, I'm missing some cards that aren't in this set, and I went looking for those, and then I found the Cerebi link, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not downloading 100 images again.
Oh, good.
I do
all
not
good. So what does this actually do? It's like you attach it to one of your psychic Pokemon.
It's Battle VIP Pass, but for psychic Pokemon.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
So
That
it's a
sounds pretty
special
good.
it's a special energy when you attach it to a psychic Pokemon. Search your deck for 2 basic psychic Pokemon. Put them on your bench.
Yep, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, as an energy,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that sounds pretty broken.
dude. I'm not looking forward to Dusknoir deck. There's a rogue Jellicent deck in Japan that it's just playing quad Jellicent with like 4/4/2 Dusknoir, so that they use that energy. So like turn 1 they get everything in play, and then they just evolve into all their Dusclops on turn 2, blow them all up, and then
Oh
item lock you
my-
with Jellicent
Oh,
at 2
no.
prizes.
Oh no.
It gets even worse in the next set with the surprise red card coming out.
Yeah, I cannot say that I'm excited about that. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Which I'm going to talk about this one because I'm not looking forward to it either. Surprise red card or special red card, it's one of the two.
I couldn't tell you.
It can only be played if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards left. Your opponent shuffles their hand, puts it on the bottom of their deck, and draws 3 cards. With Dusknoir, on turn 2, if you go first before they get a turn to evolve, you can pop 3 Dusclops to give them 3 prize cards and then red card them to 3. So the Jellicent deck goes turn 2, pop 3 Dusclops, red card them to 3, and then item lock them.
Jeez. That sounds pretty strong. Because I think you can do that, and then, what's that? It's like Zerosic. You can, like, hand rip them after that, too?
You do like Eerie.
Eerie? Okay.
Zerosic. It is Zerosic's Machinations,
Yeah.
I think.
Because that, like, rips items, I think?
No, Eerie rips items.
Okay.
Zerosic just takes them down to 3 cards in hand.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Um,
All right, it's not as good. Not as good
no,
for Zerosic.
but like you're item locking them on
Yeah.
turn 2 and decimating their board and their hand. Like
Gross.
what?
Gross stuff.
Like I think that once that set comes out, Badoo and Psyduck are almost mandatory, so that you can put Psyduck in play to prevent the Dusclops from blowing up, and you can Badoo to item lock them to prevent them from being able to play the red.
candy, yeah.
No, to prevent them from being able to play the red card.
Oh, yeah, that too. That too.
You're like,
Yep.
no, you're not red card me, bro. you can hold that.
We are still deck building. Looks like we can just barely see the TV there. We have like 2 minutes left in
Yeah.
deck building.
The couple of other neat cards is obviously the Meowth EX I've talked about multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Once during a turn, you can search your deck for a supporter and put it in your hand. We have a feeling with this one they're gonna make because of the way the ability is worded, that they're kind of future-proofing this kind of like 2 prize low HP support Pokemon where they can print all of them at the same time, but you can't abuse them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it says you can only use one ability with trump card in the name, but that's not the full name of the ability. So we're
Yeah.
thinking they might come up with another one that's like Trump Card Draw,
Yeah. Okay.
which is going to be like the Crobat V or the Dedenne GX or
Yeah, yeah.
Squawkabilly like ability. But that way you can't go like Trump Card Draw, dump, draw 6, then Trump Card Catch, go get a supporter all in the
Right.
same turn.
Right. That
Um,
sounds cool.
It does also call back to Shaman EX's attack, but it's for 3 energy. You can attack, bounce it back in your hand.
Mhm. Yeah, that card was pretty
Shaman
good. That
EX?
card was pretty good.
Dude. Shaman EX is great.
I don't know. I started playing the game when Dedenne and Crobat V were illegal at the same time, and
Yeah.
I don't miss that format because ADP was the most
Toxic?
broken deck I've ever had the displeasure of playing
Jesus
against. But at the same time, being able to Dedenne and Crobat V on the same turn was so powerful. It was so good.
Yeah, you were also playing a fire deck, so you
I
got
was,
Dedenne,
I
Crobat,
wanted-
and Welder
yeah,
all
yeah.
the same turn.
Yeah,
It's like, good
I saw
God.
so many cards every turn. It's funny too because that wasn't even the only deck that I was playing at the time. When I was playing PTCGO,
Yeah.
I was playing.
I believe they just called for pairings. So I will be right back. I'm going to go check and make sure we actually get a match.
Yeah, but I was playing. I think it was a deck that Chris actually recommended me to play. Was the Centellion VMAX deck that did like 180 to the active and 30 to the bench. But at the time, we had like telescopic sight and all this other stuff to like increase the damage. Like you could low key get very close to one-shotting a Crobat V on the bench. And I think I want to say I went on the longest win streak I've ever had in any card game playing that. I think I won like 30 games in a row. Genuinely. It wasn't even good. Which is the funny part. It was just a VMAX deck to play. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. You guys might not be able to hear me as
You
well
can.
as you can, Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. My voice is a lot softer, and T-Rex is retired, so you guys aren't getting hyped.
No, I mean, I hear you just fine, so I assume stream does too.
So, we lost our Pokemon expert. I haven't really been keeping track of this version of the game
No,
with you.
yeah, not me either. Hey, you know what though? I've been thinking about. I've been playing a lot of Master Duel,
Yeah.
like an unbelievable amount of Master Duel. It makes Arya very upset.
I was going to say that's me with Pokemon Pocket right
Yeah. I've been thinking about like streaming Master Duel on Typhouse. Oh God. Oh, Jesus.
Did Jeremiah pull anything? All right. All right.
Yeah, you can sit wherever you'd like. What is this on the Psyduck mat? Is that...
This is my phone.
Well, there's like a gray thingy.
Oh, that's his.
Oh, that's his mat.
Or their mat.
Their mat, yes, my bad.
Are you gonna sit here and commentate, Jordan, or? Do you want to? Not particularly. Then yes.
I figured you might have to get up and run, so.
What's up, Jeremiah? Oh, he's gonna make me get up while I have this headset on. What's up, dude? You doing all right? Not too bad, not too bad. So okay,
Alright.
I'm going to try very hard to
Would you like me
change these cards.
It's the full-
I'm doing my best.
Would you
here.
like to swap so that I can be the one to change the cards?
No, I
Okay.
will figure it out.
All right.
All right, so Jeremiah is playing this deck that I can
The-
totally read on the stream, but I actually
Doublade.
can't. Doublade. Don't ask me what it does because I don't know.
So
Um,
Doublade for 2 energy. You reveal any number of Honed.
you just stand up and show it.
Yeah. Honed,
I don't-
Doublade,
that did,
and
actually
Aegis
did not
Slash.
come on the camera at all. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the full art.
Yes. So The Hone Edge deck.
Oh, hey, you know what would
for-
help?
What?
That.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
I still had it on the
switching
plane.
to this
Yep.
Yeah. The Hone Edge deck. For 2 colorless energy, you reveal any number of Hone Edge, Doublade, or Aegis Slash from your hand, and it does 60 damage for each one you reveal.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And then Anthony is playing the Barbarical Landorus deck. Barbarical's ability. Barbarical's ability lets you accelerate an extra fighting energy per turn from your hand to one of your Pokemon.
Ooh, do we play that in Lucaria,
No.
maybe?
No.
Darn it. All right, so
Alright.
Barbarical, and then what was it? Barbarical...
Landorus.
Landorus.
Landorus is nothing special. It does like 130.
So, that's what Anthony is
Oh
playing.
no. Come on. I chose this match for a reason. I need a good game. All right.
But really, Anthony is playing this.
Gonna say, early looks at this hand, we might be draw past it a few times to get donked.
Yeah, do you want to record? Are we recording?
Yeah, go ahead and start
Okay.
recording.
All right. Up, the configured recording path could not be opened. All right. Well,
Maybe not.
well, hold on. I think it's like set to your.
Better
thing,
not be
'cause
set to my USB drive.
No, it's set to like because you imported stuff from your OBS.
I
onto this one.
tried, it didn't work, and it's up to you. The mics are only going to pick us up. It's not even going to pick them up.
All right, funny story. I cannot update the recording path while we're live. So.
All right, guess we won't.
We will pull the VOD from Twitch.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, you know that's banned in Bandai games now? Can't do that. Can't do it. You can't like hand shuffle
Oh
in
yeah,
Bandai
that.
games
I was
anymore.
like ripping a video from Twitch.
No.
What do you
Like you
mean?
like that right there. What Anthony's doing, you cannot do that in Bandai games anymore.
Yeah. I can't believe that ban actually went into effect. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, the video they made for it was so comical too. Like it was like a woman was like playing a game or whatever, and then a guy across from her was just like this like a huge like butthole about it basically, and he was like shuffling his cards, and she goes, "Could you stop doing that? It's really bothering me." And he was like, "No, what do you think this is?" I was like, "Okay, I think it's a little exaggerated there, but I don't think it's that serious." I bet, yeah. I mean, it's not just One Piece though. It's because Bandai does Digimon and Gundam too, right? Yeah.
It's just like we all need a fidget.
Yeah.
Like we
yeah,
play
yeah.
card games, we need a fidget. Yeah, we're
I have zero
That's-
idea.
We're
I
kind
don't.
of just waiting on them, but if y'all want to go ahead and start, I do not care.
Yeah, I'm not the judge of this event.
Hey, look, Pokepad.
Oh my God, Pokepad.
The best card in the set. So the pre-release kits, they actually they have been getting better and better. With this set, I had to struggle to cut cards. There were so many good cards in the kit. Like
Yeah.
the amount of trainer cards there were. Like I was like, do I really want to cut draw supporters because I have that many? Like that's where I was at last night playing it. They've also done put a lot of thought into the math with weakness and resistance with this kit. Like resistance actually matters in some of the knockout numbers in this kit. Oh no. Weakness certainly applies, especially when it comes to the Tyrantrum, because he gets 330 hit points. Because of the special energies being relevant in this set, they've actually put Enhanced Hammer in some of the kits
Okay.
to discard special energies.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I will not be able to pull up Buddy Buddy Poppin'.
It's going to be one of the bugged cards.
Yes, it is.
I think I downloaded Klefki. Thank goodness it's an ABC order.
Yes, Klefki is there.
The folder is an ABC order from when I downloaded the cards.
The amount of stuff happening means that I haven't immediately lost.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw Klefki's coming into play and not Dewblade and Honedge is going into hand.
Buddy Poffin getting played filled me with hope.
So this is definitely where you don't want to be in any kind of Pokemon game is one Pokemon staring down a knockout, just hoping it doesn't come.
Fine. I'm not even worried about it.
Sounds like you guys have things handled. I'm gonna head out.
All right. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Yup,
Always a pleasure to see you.
for sure. Gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
What supporter is that?
Hey. It's Hilda.
Hilda.
That card is not going to work. Preview.
Nope, it is not.
No, I already knew that. So Hilda lets you search for an evolution Pokemon and a energy card. Notably, the Dewblade kit is playing Ignition Energies, so it can power up its attack in one turn.
Yeah.
That card also will not work in the preview, by the way. It's not an ace set. What the heck? Can't believe I have to mute. I can't believe I have to mute my phone. This is crazy. I barely interrupted Striker's doom scrolling earlier.
Yeah, I
with
saw
the
that.
ping.
Is that
I'm not gonna do it again.
what is that? Is that like Skarmory? Skarmory?
Hilda says evolution.
Oh yeah, you can't get it.
You can't get Honedge. It's a Honedge. It's a sword flying through the sky.
Honedge.
That card should. Or I don't think I downloaded Honedge because it's the basic.
You did not.
Because it's the basic.
Did not.
Ah, who cares? It's the Dewblade deck. Yeah, like
Yeah, download it.
won the game. Yeah, they did a lot of thinking with how they constructed these kits. Like the Dewblade kit coming with a lot of outs to find ignition energy, like the ignition energies just to begin with.
There's
like-
the Dewblade.
Cards like Dawn. Oh, that's a game. What are we doing? Slow rolling
Bro,
him
it's
for game.
slow rolled him in
Oh
the
my
pre-release.
God.
All right, run it.
All right, run it back. We got.
I'm trying to add some context to it.
Dude, if you got the donk,
He paused for dramatic
We'll move
effect.
to-
He was aura farming. He was aura farming.
I'll go first.
BMing.
By the way, I just want to point out that may have been the first recorded instance of a stream judge actually doing their job. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
BMing.
Yeah,
Stream.
actually catching a mistake and walking it back.
All right.
Pokemon out. Or drawing.
Well, let's hopefully game 2 goes a little bit better for us.
Get my guy out.
I will say, for anybody watching on stream, it's best of 1. So like the match is concluded, but we're gonna play a second one. Hopefully show off both decks. Dang, YouTube is behind.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I just heard my pop off. You do prizes first, then mulligans.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you attach an energy to one of the fossils?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon. Once it's in play, it's a Pokemon.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Yay. Donk for Jeremiah win.
My hand was free energy.
Let's go.
Meowth, I just meowed for, I think it was like Drayton, and then just ripped everything.
Let's go.
There we go.
All right.
All right, now we get to see how this deck is.
We're playing the video game or the
The
card
video
game. Yeah, the
game?
video game.
We got the big guy.
Okay, the big
Mecha's-
man on the board.
Zygarde. He should be like the last card.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up? It's all right. What is it? You need 6 Pokemon in your hand and you one tap him? It's all right. Take 3 prizes.
And then I'll just pass. No big deal.
We ain't get enough Binacle down. Dude, it's always nice when you pull a big like a multi-prize Pokemon that you actually get to play in your kit. A long time ago when the kits were really bad, like the kits used to just be packs. There was no deck. It was just packs. And
Jeremiah keeps playing Pokemon that I can't pull up on the stream.
it's fine. But the strategy back then, in the old days, was if you pulled a basic EX or GX Pokemon, then you played that Pokemon and 39 energies because you were
Yeah.
guaranteed to start it and you were guaranteed your attach every
Yeah.
turn. And those would run pre-releases. I will say, I don't think that would work today. The decks are built good enough where if you
Yeah.
just try to play one Pokemon and 39 energies, you'll get knocked out. Before
Yeah,
you
I
take
think
four
I
prices.
agree. I think I agree. Oh, there's a Pokepad. I can pull that one out just as soon
Barbarical.
as it loads. Pokepad.
Yeah, we're not going to focus on the Barbarical here. Pokepad is the important card.
Yeah. We're gonna leave it up on stream for just a second. Just a second.
Arms. To attach an energy to a fighting Pokemon. I'll just go ahead and get these out of the deck. Wonder Stadium.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
my-
popping
oh.
off.
Wombo combo.
It's all right. We're definitely seeing the Zygarde actually play the game this time, and that is a scary sight to see.
Now, what's gonna happen is we're gonna attach one more energy to this Zygarde, and then we're gonna go heads, 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 and just win the game.
That attack takes 5.
I can
Ah.
still miss.
Yeah. That attack takes 5. We're doing that one next turn.
True, true.
Still miss energy.
We whiffed the energy for the attack.
It's expected at this point.
We got to buy another turn. It's okay. It's okay. We got time. They're not doing 360 damage next turn for sure.
Dude, I think the problem with this is that it takes a little bit too long to open the file path.
I wasn't having that problem at home.
Yeah.
It's so funny listening to our
Yeah, I
playback
can hear
from, like, a
myself.
minute
Yeah.
ago. Maybe we should close the door so that we can't hear.
Probably for the best,
ourselves.
yeah. Jeremiah's. Oh, okay.
There we go.
I was gonna make fun of Jeremiah, but he was too quick with it.
Gonna retreat the Zygarde? I guess preserve the big guy, because if we ever get to do the big funny attack,
He's
we can just win
scared.
the game.
He's scared. The Doublade. I'm attempting. I'm doing my best. Okay.
All right. Can we find energy? Can we announce an attack? Pokemon Catcher is in this set. If we're asking for Gust, Pokemon Catcher is in this set. Coin Flip Gust. Honestly, please. I wish that they would not reprint that card. It's annoying whenever a deck is so aggressive that it plays 4 Pokemon Catcher.
Oh my
It's
god,
like,
dude.
please.
The Mew VMAX days. Oh. An era I would like to never relive ever again.
Dude, speaking of reliving an era, we get to relive Greninja Break in a couple months.
I look forward to that. I really hope that deck is good.
I don't, and it is good. That's the problem. Dude, it don't matter. It's a pre-release. As long as the game is happening, I'm trying to keep an eye on it to make sure we don't do something we can't.
So we barbaricled.
Dude, that is another card that has been really nice to have in format is Lily's Determination. You won't be able to pull that one up. It's a it's a one I got off of Sarah B. But it is shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6 cards. If that's a lot of energy.
What was that? Was that a tool?
That's a tool. Core memory. 4 energy.
Oh, core memory. Yes, core memory.
The nuke. But
I think the strat is to leave the properties open and just look at the preview on the left and
Yeah.
just keep changing it over and
change the
over, yeah.
card. Yeah. So, Lily's Determination, new draw supporter that came out, which has made decks really consistent right now. It's shuffle your hand in your deck, draw 6 cards. If you have 6 prize cards left, you draw 8 cards. So in this format, you never get the draw 8, but drawing 6 out of a 40 card deck is still
Pretty
plenty.
good,
It's
yeah.
plenty. And then like in standard, at least for another month, we have Professor's Research, discard, draw 7. We have Iono, shuffle your hand, put it on the bottom of your deck, draw for prize cards. So at the beginning of the game, that's draw 6.
Dawn?
That card won't work. Dude, it's all the new cards.
He's killing me.
Or the old cards. What do you want from me?
Killing me. He's
What do
taking
you
me
want
out.
from
He's
me?
taking me out back. He's taking me out back.
I'm at least telling you before you try.
The issue is that you're not telling me fast enough. I'm like, I've already hit browse when you're like, oh.
Yeah, so we have Research, Iono, and Lily's Determination all in format at the same time. Like, if you want to draw cards off of a supporter, you can draw cards off of a supporter.
You gotta show him. Judge, he didn't show his Hone-Edged Blade and Age of Slash. Blade in there with the knockout.
Right. Zygarde is coming to the active now, though. Seems like we're pretty confident we're going to get to swing.
That was barbarical. Oh my. Oh my.
We're loading energy. We got 4 energy on the Zygarde. No, it's discard all the energy. You don't want to do that. All right.
Right.
The
Just,
Mega
it's
is
just 200. Just 200.
swinging. We're in game 2 if we ever hit time, by the way.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. We have a Mega Zygarde swinging.
Next round, you may want to do Alice versus Lucas. Lucas won turn 2.
Oh, Lord.
Next round?
Most likely, because they both won.
Okay.
Which one do you want me to use?
Lucas hit Starmie turn 2 and an energy surge and did knockout and double knockout.
Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
You could choose. I think you could
Yeah.
choose.
He's running the Dino deck. He just
Actually,
put
no,
in the
it's
Starmie
not
because he
active,
pulled
but
it.
it's attack, so I think
Yeah.
you can choose that.
Yeah, if you want to, whatever like funny decks we have out there, if you want to send me those too.
That means I get to do what I was gonna do anyways.
Coin flips.
Let's
All right.
do
So for
it.
everyone, declare the Pokemon and then flip the coin.
Yes. So for each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, they take 150.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Flip for the active.
I'm gonna pick the Klefki first. Yeah.
150 damage to
Oh
Klefki.
my God, the Klefki's
And now for the
dead.
Hone-Edge.
One more.
Ah,
Oh.
Tails. All right. So to go back over it, the Zygarde's attack for 5 fighting energy.
I also don't take that damage because this first attack says I take 30 less damage.
Yeah. The Zygarde's second
Look at the
attack.
stream judge not catching stuff. Look at this guy. This guy.
I'm sorry, the shop owner walked in and wanted to tell us something at the time. But the Zygarde's second attack for 5 fighting energy is for each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, do 150 damage. So in this format, if you get that thing powered up, you can just like decimate a board in one turn.
If you can flip heads.
And then you cry when you flip nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hope is to flip heads.
You could just knock out anyways.
Oh, do we
He has
have
a bunch of
KO?
swords in hand.
If he's got KO, the game's over. That's 3 prizes.
Cameron was the first.
Needs
out.
6.
Oh, you got 5.
5. Oh.
No.
That's 300. We hang on. All right. Well, there's no Pokemon on the bench. We get to.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I never cut.
He would have knocked out at the beginning of the game.
That's wild. We hang on by just a little bit.
It's not over yet. He might flip tails.
I'm gonna use Geobuster for 350.
50 per game. All right.
Mega Zygarde.
I wanted to say something about it. I was like, what?
I never cut at the beginning of the game.
Gotta fix the math. It's awesome. So obviously we got to see the donk, and then we also got to watch the Zygarde pop off and do its thing. Jeremiah. Then we got to watch Zygarde pop off and do its thing.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Dude, I'm happy. That's cool.
I got to do all 3 attacks too.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one didn't matter, but you know.
In order.
In order.
I mean, you won. What is it, mate?
Yeah, you did get rid of the
Are you
Zygarde.
saying knock it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess knock it out would have been nice. You were 1 away. 10 measly damage.
That's crazy.
that cut was the correct play. Oh.
Yeah, good game. Alright. Do you want to take that with you? Or do you just want to leave it in here for whoever doesn't have a playmat?
There should be a playmat over on my stuff if he needs
Yeah,
it.
where did the Pikachu one just go?
That was someone else's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just won on it, so you can set the format.
Yeah.
It's God, it's hard to fill time talking about this set because there are like no cards I'm excited about this set. And Pokepad, yeah, we've already talked about those. We were live for half an hour during deck building. We started talking about Ninja Spinner because their cards we're actually looking forward to or dreading showing up in that set.
Ooh, can you give me one? Sorry, hold on. Like $3 is good, right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
The table wouldn't be oriented this way, but we had to do that because where the boom arm is positioned.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
That's a very specific thing to ask for. Oh, thank you. Tell him thank you too. True, true. I am working free of charge. That is very true. I'm just playing. A little bit of ASMR. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Jeremiah's got one. He just didn't bring it in here.
Mm.
So I know we've talked about Pokemon quite a bit. It is not the intended route as far as the only card game.
Yeah, so I was actually, I've been meaning to ask you, so I've been playing a lot of Master Duel.
I am aware.
I've been playing like...
I see your rants about
Yeah.
your grind for the
an
day.
egregious amount of Master Duel. But I was thinking like I could, because we do kind of want to like cast a wide net, right? Like I
Yeah.
could just stream when I play Master Duel. Just like a couple hours at a time on Typo.
So what I'm doing with that instead of streaming on Typo is streaming on like our personal channels for like stuff that we just do on our
Oh,
own.
and then post it
and
on
then,
Typo?
And then Typo like Twitch got rid of hosting. Now you just have like a recommended channels list.
Yeah.
And I just have me at the top, so I could just put
Yeah,
your
yeah.
account under
Okay.
there and everybody else's. That way Typo's channel stays like events only. And then our
Yeah.
personal channels also get to grow with stuff that we want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was saying, if Michael ever does any like Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments or anything, I don't know anything about the format, so I can't talk about it. But I can show up and click start.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, I'm not going to tell you that I'm super knowledgeable on the format in general.
Yeah.
Because Master Duel is kind of the main way that I play right now, and Master Duel and the TCG have different ban lists.
Right.
So, like, because Master Duel gets cards after the TCG typically, so the metagames are very different. But it's really fun, or it can be really fun. Like I was just saying before, like Yu-Gi-Oh, when Yu-Gi-Oh is good, it is fantastic. Like it is, like among my favorite card game that I've played. Where you're either going second and you have like a really strong hand, you can pick apart your opponent's board like piece by piece, or you're going first and you set up a really good end board and you know how to interact with your opponent's deck, and it's very satisfying, right? But then for every game that you have that are like that, you have an equal amount of games that are incredibly sacky. Like you didn't get to do anything the entire time. You tried to activate 2 cards, got hand trapped both times, and had to pass, and you got OTK'd. And like I said, it's 50-50. But I think the big thing with that is that Master Duel is a best of 1. It is always best of 1. It's never best of 3. But in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, it's best of 3 with side decks.
Yeah.
Which is very, very different. It's nowhere near as sacky. It's a lot more like the player's skill is a lot more evident in a best of 3 than a best of 1 in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. In Pokemon, it's kind of the same way. You play best of 3 so that, like, the one game you open, draw, pass against Raging Bolt and get donked. It's like, all right, well, that sucks, but now I have 2 games to try to come back and win.
Yeah.
But that is actually in Pokemon why I have chosen, instead of trying to tech the deck out to be every matchup, I just want to build my deck to just do its thing as consistent as possible. Like, what number do I need to hit? And then what do I need to have in play? And then I'm just going to do everything I can with my list to do that.
Yeah.
Because in a best of 3, with the way lists have gotten now where they're so teched out, it's almost like if everybody's playing decks like that, like one game I don't play the game, one game you don't play the game, and then one game we both play the game. And that's kind of the game that decides who wins. But I figure if I play all 3 games, I'm guaranteed to win 2 because you won't play 1.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's very true in Yu-Gi-Oh too. So I don't know if you're like super familiar, but Genesis just came out. It's a new format to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Where
It's a point buy format, right?
Yeah. Where essentially it's basically just like Canadian Highlander in Magic, where each card has a point value associated with it, and at least for official tournaments, the point value that you're capped at is 100 points, right? Distant Coder just went to the first Genesis YCS. It's the first time that Konami's ever hosted a tournament hosted a YCS for an alternate format. So Genesis had a YCS.
Listen
Yeah. So, I think Coder had a very bad time in the main bracket, right? Because his deck was super techy. So he said, you know what? I'm just going to go play in this side event. I think they're called like giant card side events where you can win like the big cards. So he goes to that side event and completely changes his deck list, like takes out all the techie stuff and just goes full engine and ends up going like 8-1 for 3rd place.
Yeah.
And he only lost to Exodia FTK.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah. Definitely one of those decks that flew under Konami's radar in terms of points.
I think when I was talking to some of our friends that play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, look, if you're going to get me to play any kind of format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever, you're going to get me to play the deck that draws the most cards.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately I was responded to with, oh, so Exodia FTK? And I was like, yeah, sure. If that's what draws the most cards in the format, I'm down.
So it is, but I think in Yu-Gi-Oh! Something that you kind of have to remember is like, it's a 40-card main deck, typically. Anyway, you can go up to 60, but you sacrifice a lot of consistency to do that.
Right.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have, it's not like Pokemon where you have, you can have 4 copies of every card.
Right?
It's 3, yeah. But in Yu-Gi-Oh! You start with 5 cards, not 7, and those are the only 5 cards you get, right? Like if you go first, that's all you got. You don't draw, that's all you got, So drawing cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very, very powerful.
Right.
Like there are
Why do you think I want to draw as many cards as possible?
There are some decks that draw cards every now and then, like Sword Soul, for example, draws a card. Vanquish Soul can draw a card, but like not every game. I think I may have. I play Vanquish Soul. I think I've resolved that effect like 1 time in the past 2 days. But in Yu-Gi-Oh!, drawing cards is like very, very powerful. You might be interested in playing Radiant Typhoon. Because Radiant Typhoon is like a new archetype. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of doing, or Konami is doing this thing recently where they'll take an old card and make an entire archetype around it. So Radiant Typhoon is based off of Mystical Space Typhoon, which is the
I know what that card does.
Yeah, just pops a spell trap, right? What's important is that Mystical Space Typhoon does not negate, right? It just pops. But Radiant Typhoon has a trap card that makes MST negate, and it doesn't just negate spell traps, it negates monsters too. So it's very good. And what's important, though, is that in Radiant Typhoon, they have a draw 2, discard 1 spell card that is not once per turn.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It is good.
When I tried to play or not when I tried, when I played Gundam with Nick for like that 1 month when the game came out, and he was like, I want everybody to play. I was like, if you build a deck, I'll play. The deck played 4 copies of Draw 2, Discard 1, and 4 copies of a Draw 2. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to win every game I play. I'm playing the 2 colors in the format that draw cards.
Yeah. So
If I said play Goat so I can play Pot of Greed, honestly.
okay, so
real.
it is once per turn. I think I just misspoke, but it says so it's a quick play spell. You play the quick play spell, and the intent is that you chain Mystical Space Typhoon to it and target the Radiant Typhoon Vision, which is what the spell card is called, so that you can pop it, get an additional effect. But when it resolves, you can draw 2 cards. Then if you have a Radiant Typhoon card or a quick play spell in your hand, discard one of them or your entire hand if you don't. And then, or you can add 1 MST from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that deck is basically like you eventually get to your Radiant Typhoon trap, and then you ideally you set 3 MST so that you can pop spell traps and then use the trap to negate monsters. And it is good. It is very good. It also has a couple boss monsters that, like, if you activate MST, you can special them from your hand and shuffle dudes back and stuff like that. It's a really interesting archetype that I find very frustrating, at least in Master Duel.
It sounds like a control-y kind of deck.
Yeah, it's definitely I would call it like more akin to like a mid-range type of deck, which in Yu-Gi-Oh typically isn't
So it wins on
fantastic.
turn 2 instead of turn 1?
Yeah. So, well, I mean, any deck in Yu-Gi-Oh can OTK. Like if you're, if I go second or whatever, and you didn't set up much of a board and I can play through it, I'm probably going to kill you. That's just kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh works. So Radiant Typhoon can and should, to be honest with you, be able to OTK going second. But I would say, like, going first, it's difficult to play through because they have so many points of interaction, depending on how many MST they actually get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's cool. I just bought into it, actually. So I have, like, it's also nowhere near as expensive as it used to be. I don't know if you're aware, but Yu-Gi-Oh used to be outrageous.
I've heard it's gotten better.
Yeah, it's
gotten
gotten
still
a
not
lot
as good
better.
as Pokemon, but it's gotten better.
Yeah, I would say, like, it's definitely not. I mean, I don't think anything will ever be as good as Pokemon is in terms of how viable it is to
For
buy
reference, you can buy like tournament-winning Pokemon decks for like $30, and $20 of that is going to be 1 card.
Yeah. In Yu-Gi-Oh, it's definitely not quite that good. I would say that it's kind of more akin to like Magic. It's very in line with Magic now in terms of how expensive it is to get into. I lost my train
Some of the
thought.
more expensive cards are going to be like $50 or $60
Yes.
per card still.
Yeah. So that's kind of the problem, and especially like new cards like Forbidden Crown, for example. That card's like $50, $60.
I know Badger Mole Cub in Magic is like
yeah.
$50 still, and you need
Yeah.
4 of those if you're playing that
Standard,
deck.
yeah. But so I just recently bought into it. I'm still waiting for the cards to come in. I'm in Master Duel. I'm playing VS K9, which is Vanquish Soul K9. It's a very, very good, very powerful deck. But I thought it would be like a little bit too expensive to build in real life. So I ended up building. Well, and I also, in addition to that, I also thought that VS K9 is a lot more likely to get hit by bans than the version of K9 that I ended up building, which is K9 Crystron. So I thought, K9's probably been hit enough. Like a case for K9 is at 2, Jokel's at 2. We'll probably survive another ban list, and then K9 Crystron will still be playable. Whereas, like, Vanquish Soul could have a bunch of different stuff hit, like Holly Sue, like, I think right now is at 3. That card's so broken. So, like, if I figured Crystron is more likely to not get banned, so I bought into that. And it's really cool because even though Vanquish Soul K9 is this really powerful, like, very good deck, even in the TCG, it still has like clear strengths and weaknesses. Like it's very like susceptible to kind of like sweepers in Magic, where if you resolve Raigeki, Raigeki destroy all monsters, right? If you resolve like if you play Raigeki, I'm like, all right, cool. Game 2 or I can set up a bunch of monster interaction, but I don't have any spell trap interaction, right? Or at least in VS K9 specifically. But with Crystron K9, I do set up spell trap negates, and I look forward to that a lot.
Something else that's nice about playing Pokemon compared to the other TCGs is, for the most part, like 99.9% of the time, you don't have to worry about your deck getting banned.
Yeah.
There have been so few cards in existence banned in the standard format, and usually it's problem cards. Like, I think the most recent ban was Belelba and Bryson Man from Sun and Moon at the end, and I'm pretty sure that one was just banned so that they could print Eternatus VMAX and make it a playable card. And it was the online area. Nobody cared anyways. Before that, the last card that got banned in Standard, you have to go back to, was it Lysander's Trump card, which is X and Y, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hello. I think we're getting ready for round 2. But yeah, it was Lysander's Trump card. And then before that, they did an emergency rotation for Sableye back in 2010. It's the only bans that I can think of.
Okay. I talk as if I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh veteran or like a Magic veteran. To be honest with you, I've actually played Pokemon for a lot longer than either of those games.
Right.
But you guys definitely know a lot more about the history of the game than I do.
Kinda. Technically.
He is, but he is not. That is the answer.
I'm not
to
a
that
judge,
question.
but I'm going to keep an eye on gameplay just to make sure.
You wouldn't. Oh, it hit the Steel and Playmat one.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think I asked if we had a silver Sharpie?
True. Is that a Glaceon?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
And an Eevee. All right. That's wild. All right, we are in round 2, getting set up now. Dude, so I know you're not as in tune with our Pokemon team. Alice here is what? Is it top 50 in the world?
Oh yeah,
right now
she's
for
the
juniors?
goat. Yeah.
Top 51.
Yeah. I've heard all about that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just. Did she? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, so I'm in the Discord server a lot. The Discord server that everybody should totally join, by the way.
Yes.
If
We
you,
should probably
yeah,
post a link to it in the
Yeah, let me.
spam the chat.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do that. But yes, I have seen. I believe it's her dad
Yeah.
that posts in there a
Yes.
lot. Yes, I have seen. She is very good at this game, probably better than me, and I'm 26. So
Say, with the exception of the last time we played, when I was playing a deck that hit her for weakness, she typically beats me as well. It's all right though. I haven't got to play Zoric at full power yet. Yeah, it was top 8 in Puerto Rico, right? Yes.
All right, chat. If you live in Georgia and you play TCGs, you should join that server. All 5 of the people in chat.
Yeah. Alright, so last round we had Zygarde, Barbaracle versus Doublade. What do we have this time? Okay.
No, she pulled the superior. She got.
Hey, all right. Hey,
zero
y'all use the
Pokedex.
big ones. That's what we got them for, so they can see them.
Big dice. Big dice.
All right, so we have Tyrantrum,
Mhm.
Fossil deck with a Mega Starmie line in it. And then we have Superior with the Decidueye line in it.
Okay, so there's the Tyrantrum. Pokemon has any special energy attached 150 HP. Okay. Flip a coin until you get tails, and for each head you discard. Okay, so it's 160 and a mil. That
Yep.
seems pretty good. And then the other one was Superior.
No, the superior for 1 energy does 20 for each of your Pokemon in play. No, fossils are not Pokemon until they come into play. That deck mulligans a lot.
So it does 20 damage for each Pokemon you have in play. Okay, so the Zoroark attack, but worse. And then if you have Rose's Encouragement in your discard pile, this attack does 150 more damage. All right.
I hit multiple Tyrantrum for 500 damage with that attack
Oh
last night
my
because they're weak to
God.
grass. It's gonna happen. The life of having fossils is your basic. You just don't have basics. Did you leave any of the Haluchas in the deck, or is it?
I left one.
Okay, so you have 2 basics?
Well, I had 2 star U's.
Okay, so 3 basics in a 40 card deck.
We will get there eventually.
4 more mulligans and we're at.
Star me, or star you. Like, I had 0 mulligans last one.
Alright, see it. Alright, we have a basic. 3
Isn't
mulligans.
there a rule if like
After
if you
7.
after 7, yeah, you just like forfeit, right?
No.
Or something like that.
After 7 mulligans, a judge comes over and shuffles your deck and just reveals cards from the top until they reveal a basic Pokemon. Then they put that in play. You shuffle, draw 6.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and start. We did find a
Rowlet.
Staryu. There's no Rowlet.
That's not Rowlet?
I don't. No, that is Rowlet.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
Rowlet PNG.
Yeah.
I only have the Dartrix and the Decidueye. But you can go ahead and pull up the Decidueye.
Yeah. The Decky Dewey. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Decidueye EX.
What's up, dude?
Stage 2. Its attack is what, a grass and 3 colorless, I think, for 240.
Discard an energy from your opponent's active, but if your opponent has exactly 4 cards in hand, you can ignore all the colorless.
Yeah. So for 1 grass.
yeah.
I
A
doubt
Pokepad
it's-
was resolved, and I didn't bring it up on stream.
Yeah.
Dear God.
I doubt it's in this deck because it's another line you'd have to pull. But there is a Vivian in the set that has an ability once during a turn. You can make your opponent shuffle their hand, put it on the bottom of their deck, and draw 4 cards.
Oh my God.
So
she-
the combo is Forced Vitality, and you go straight to Decidueye, straight to Vivian, and then make your opponent shuffle their hand to 4 cards, and then punch with Decidueye.
got you.
It is not seeing a lot of success in Japan. 240 damage is not a whole lot.
So if you just put a Snivy down, I believe is what that is.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been talking about it after playing the pre-release last night and just in general. I really hope they come out with fossil support soon. I would love, what?
This
Oh, yeah.
pre-releases.
Took the cake as the hardest to finalize my deck. Pulled so many playable supports items. Yes. I think the multiple factors go into that. One, the pre-release decks are actually good. Like, the deck may not be competitively viable in terms of Pokemon, but the construction of the deck is consistent. They have put so many trainer cards in to get them to work. And then the set also being smaller just means you're more likely to pull useful cards because there's less filler. An 86 card set as opposed to
That was Drayton.
Yeah, it's
I
not gonna work.
believe. Okay.
it's an old card. Because it's only like an 86 card set as opposed to like the 200 card sets we were getting towards the end of Sword and Shield and then in the middle of Scarlet and Violet. Like,
Well,
there's just 120 cards of Forest of Vitality won't work either.
oh my God.
Dude, all the old cards don't work, and I don't know why. I was downloading the pictures and hot swapping different ones in, and I was like, oh, they're all working. This is great. I got it all set. And
Yeah.
then we go to load one card that I downloaded from a different website. And it's like, nope, 1/4 of the size. So, yeah, it's just like there's 120 less cards in the set. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
There's not just like bulk lines where it's like the basic for 1 energy does 10 and then the evolution does 50 for 1. And that's the evolution line in the set.
We have a Tyron in play.
I think I did download Tyrunt
Yes.
because his attack is relevant. Not necessarily in this. Was it 20 for each damage counter on him?
Yep.
Yeah. Importantly, in Standard, we have Relicanth still with the ability that lets your Pokemon use attacks of their pre-evolutions.
Mm.
So you can have the Tyrantrum with the special energy to be 30 HP, and then if you get hit, you can Relicanth and copy the revenge attack off the Tyrant. It's like I want the fossil deck to be good. The terrible part is if you whiff fossil turn 1 and your opponent badoos you, you can never put your fossil in play. So there needs to be, like, I think
Is that the
fossils need
special
something.
fighting energy?
Yes, rocky fighting energy. I don't know which one works.
I'm gonna guess that one.
Yup.
So I think it's just if it has the in the image file, if it
Yeah.
has the blue thing, it works. If it doesn't, then it does
doesn't?
not. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that the rocky fighting energy prevents prevents effects of attacks done to that Pokemon. So like Dragapult Phantom Dive can't put damage counters on it.
Oh man.
Yep, Force of Vitality after the first turn, you can fully evolve. Broken card, and it's nerfed. You used to be able to do that turn 1.
Yeah.
Remember Vileplume?
Oh man.
Turn 1
Dude,
going
I
first
think
Vileplume.
I thought like Gym Leader Challenge or GLC, like Gym Leader Challenge was so fun, and then I encountered grass one time, and I was like, dear God.
Yeah, well they banned he banned Forest.
I know, but still, like at the
So-
time before that ban, it was insane.
The crazy part is it wasn't like that good. It was just the games where it did happen. You're like, oh, okay, well I lost. Yeah, my opponent put Venusaur, Rillaboom, and Torterra in play all on turn 2. I guess I lose.
The Dartrix.
And the
Decky
Decidueye.
Dewey. We've
There-
already stated there is 4 cards in our opponent's hand.
Which means we're doing 240. That is tough. Megastar Army is kind of like, I would say it's the big body, but if we get the Tyrantrum, we 330 HP. We just as big. And there it is.
There it is, the Tyrantrum. I think we're weak to grass, though, aren't we?
Yes, we are, which means we need to not have 4 cards in hand to avoid this Decidueye. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. Weakness and resistance are like really important in this one.
Mhm.
It's really hard to knock out that Tyrantrum if you don't have the superior deck.
Yeah.
The Doublade deck can do it by getting 6 guys into your hand.
Mhm.
But some of the kits came with Judge, so that you can judge your opponent's
Oh,
Doublade
man.
deck to shuffle them all back in.
That's hilarious.
Also importantly in the Doublade versus Superior matchup is Doublade has 100 HP, and the Superior with a full bench does 120. With the Grass 30 resist, it does 90. So you can't knock out Doublade with the first attack. You have to use the second one.
That's crazy. So we just resolved Lily's.
Crushing Hammer. We got a Crushing Hammer Blade and a Prerelease. That's wild.
That is a card that I'm sad to see has returned.
All right, let's see how many we mill. One card milled. Yes. I need to invest.
Oh
in some
wait, we gotta mill that card.
Yeah, did you mill for the attack?
Yeah, so that
Yeah, so mill 1, and then draw for turn. We're on it.
yeah,
We're
woo.
on it.
The only recorded instance of a stream judge being useful. One of these days, what's that judge's name from Georgia who's like really good at Pokemon? Connor. He like won a regional or something a couple years ago, didn't he? Connor. He plays up at Wasteland. No, not Wasteland. The one in Kennesaw.
WinCon?
WinCon, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna see this stream one day and be like, "I hate that guy. I hate that guy." 'Cause he's a judge. Connor Fenton, I think.
Yeah,
is his name?
Fenton.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. I was like, Connor, who played? Oh no, he actually like is the judge for WinCon.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
time.
yeah.
He runs the events. Yeah, he's super chill. I don't know if Parker's still around anymore, but I know that
Oh
man has
my
it out
God.
for Will Beers. It is
Yeah.
funny every time he brings that story up.
We just hard pass. Did I miss
Yeah.
that?
So there's
Okay.
not 4 cards in hand. We can't get 4 energy on this Decidueye.
True, true.
This is tough. We just have to leave a 3-prizer in the active, waiting for it to get knocked out. Dude, I am pretty sure if you pulled the Decidueye line and the Vivian line in this pre-release, if you got the Superior Kit, you just win every game you play. You're just like, I'm gonna put Decidueye in play in 1 turn, and put Vivian in play in 1 turn, shuffle your hand, punch.
So
I'm gonna
obnoxious.
reset your hand every time and take a knockout.
Yeah. So that's Drayton, which I believe he said is a Pokemon and a trainer.
Yes, it's one of the ways you can find the fossil,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
trainer card
While it's in your hand.
until it comes into
Yeah.
play. Dude, reprint Pokemon Research Lab, please.
I would be down. I mean, who cares?
Fossils are already bad. Like, quit making the stats so overblown
Mm-hmm.
to make up for the fact that they're unplayable. Just make them playable.
So we've got another Tyrant in play. That is pretty important to note, I think.
No, that's a
Or-
Barbarical.
Oh, the Barbarical, okay.
Energy Acceleration.
We are checking the discard pile at a pre-release.
Look, we take our game seriously. Just because we're here to have some fun doesn't mean we don't want to win. That's the whole point. Tails, no mill.
This is another 160? 180?
All right, we
160?
got to knock out. It's 3 prize, or yeah, it is only 2 prize cards. It's not a mega. That's not a mega.
That is
You
not a
right.
Mega Decky Dooey.
Because we're still printing 2 prizers out here. Did you put 5 out? You put 6 out? It's all right. How many we got over there? You've taken 1, right? Yeah. Shuffle them. Give me 2. We'll shuffle those into here. Huh? You've only taken 1 prize card, right? Yeah. You took 1. Correct. So you have 3 left. We're slacking.
Oh my god, the straight. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly, I looked over and the sleeves could have blended together. I thought I only
Yeah,
saw 4.
the 267,000th instance of a stream judge not being useful.
All right. It happens. We're running our mouth. Yo, the Rose's encouragement. We're about to see big damage.
Huge damage.
I believe that card works, by the way.
Oh.
Rose's encouragement. Because we are losing, we can play it to
There it
accelerate
is.
2 energy from our discard pile to one of our stage 2 Pokemon. So we have 2 grass energy to the superior, and then attach. And then we get to announce solar coiling for 500
Oh
damage on the
my
Tyrantrum.
God.
And there is no drawback to announcing that attack. So we get to announce it again next turn if we're still up. And we just keep doing it.
Critical to note, we don't have a Tyrant in play.
Nope. Another thing that they made relevant for these kits is the Superior has 160 HP and the Tyrantrum does 160 damage. But the special grass energy, if it's attached, gives grass Pokemon plus 20 HP. So you can get yourself out of range of a turn 1 shot.
They really wanted Superior to win this
Yeah.
matchup specifically.
Like they wanted the numbers to actually be relevant and be able to be played around. Although it didn't matter, the one time last night where I had the growing energy on my Superior to live from the Tyrantrum, they played an enhanced hammer. I was like, no,
Oh, no.
no.
I like this.
But then I played my second roses and one shot them anyway.
What is that? Team
Team
Rocket?
Rocket's petrol does
Okay.
not work.
Shocker.
But it's oh, what was that supporter from a long time ago? It lets you search for a trainer card, put it in your hand. Is what it is. God, why can't I remember what the old one is?
Pokepad.
But yeah, Team Rocket's petrol. Big part of the Team Rocket's package. And they kind of made it like a mini draw engine in this deck because they gave you 4 petrol and they gave you a couple of copies of the Team Rocket's factory, which lets you, if you played a Team Rocket supporter this turn, you can use the stadium to draw 2 cards.
Got you.
All right, we are loading up the Tyrant. The second person asked for boss's orders in here. Pokemon Catcher got printed in the set. Were you lucky enough to get one?
Got a bug catching set. I think that's in here, but I don't know
It doesn't
if
work.
it works.
Because it's an older card.
Yep.
But really good for these grass decks to just burn
Yeah,
through
dude,
their
I think that
deck.
card's so good. And I think it was good when it was printed. The problem is
Yeah.
that grass has been so bad for so long.
Dude, speaking of grass, in the Ninja Spinner set, I'm not even excited for Greninja. I'm excited for Beedrill.
Yeah, dude,
Beedrill gonna be a
Beedrill looks
problem.
pretty
Did
crazy.
you see the clip I posted?
I think so.
It was a Japanese release day tournament was streaming it, and a Beedrill player went Force Vitality, Kakuna, 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 Beedrill, Beedrill, Beedrill.
Oh my
and
God.
his opponent was just like, oh. He got
That's
one
hilarious.
tapped by the Beedrill. Because it for 1 energy does 110 damage.
Yeah,
times the
yeah,
number
yeah.
of Beedrill you haven't
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
Which
That's so nuts.
I've had some people try to tell me that card's not very good, and I'm like, dude, you put 2 Beedrill in play, you knock out any support Pokemon in the game. You put 3 Beedrill in play, you knock out anything that's not a Stage 2 Mega.
Yeah.
You put 4 Beedrill in play, you do 440 damage. Like,
Yeah.
what more do you need for 1?
And then all you got to do is what's that card called? You put a Pokemon back in your hand.
Max Rod,
No.
Night Stretcher.
Yes, Night
Yeah.
Stretcher. Yeah.
Well, I think the aspect that it plays is Max Rod because it's put 5 in any combination of Pokemon energy from your discard back in your hand.
Yeah.
So they knock out the Beedrill line, and you just go Max Rod, Forest, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill.
Yeah. That has
And
to be. That has to be the wave.
And we're right back to 440 damage.
It has to be
swinging
the
away.
wave. Has to be the wave.
I don't know that it's worth it to try to get the full 4/4 line in play, but so we don't have Great Ball in format. However, we have Dusk Ball, which is the same thing as Great Ball, but from the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
And the prize card interaction we have in format currently is Redeemable Ticket, which is count your prize cards and then shuffle them and put them on the bottom of the deck, and then take cards from the top of your deck to replace them. So, like, theoretically, if you have a Beedrill piece prized, you could play Redeemable Ticket to put it to the bottom of your deck, and then play Dust Ball to
it.
guarantee get it.
Yeah.
I think it's too convoluted and not worth doing. You're better just taking your prize cards to get your Beedrill pieces.
Yeah, probably not.
But it's something to think about. We have a big Superior taking knockout, and that will be the game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we never got to see Mega Starmie. If I will say I'll go check out there, but if y'all want to set up and try and run another one, y'all are more than welcome to.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot about the 4-card thing, so I put it down my hand. And then I was like, wait, I can't.
Alright, no 6 prizes this turn. Come on, no 6 prizes.
Alright, I think they are. Everybody else is done.
No game 2. Get out of here.
It's wild how much farther behind the YouTube is than the Twitch, though. Because I walk out there, y'all's game just ended as I walk back on my door on the YouTube stream. Let's go. Who won that match? Okay. I mean, you did. All right, so we've seen. I think we've seen all 4 decks already. T-Rex, Superior,
Yep. Yeah. With this match, we've seen them all. I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. I think we are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's on. Yeah, whoever's in here's on TV. She can come back.
Go to that camera. Go to that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that camera out there. Having this set up does not work. Because you can't blab about their necks sitting 2 feet from it. But for pre-release sake, it's fine.
I don't know what we would do for tournament play if. Because this has to be the room that we're in.
No,
you know?
okay, so hear me out. For tournament play, they just need to get whoever did all their wiring stuff to just drill like a 2-inch by 2-inch hole in the wall to the next room over.
True.
So that I can feed cables through, and then we put a cap.
Yeah.
That way it's still somewhat soundproof. That, or they just have to run cables through the ceiling. I think if they just ran, I think all I would need to be able for us to be in that room instead is the HDMI extension run through the roof and then the wall outlet up there. Because then instead of the cameras having to be like wired back this way, I could just run the cable straight up the boom arm.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so my original plan, I have to grocery shop today.
Yeah.
I was gonna leave at 6,
Yeah.
but Arya is saying that I won't make it back in time to like eat dinner at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna leave at like 5:30
Okay.
instead.
If I was gonna say that's fine.
What do you think about like I play like we did what we said right with the recommended channels or whatever for Master Duel, but if I have like 2 or 3 good games to send you, I could like I could record the session and send you the file and try to give you like timestamps. 'Cause you can like cut that stuff out, right?
Well, I mean, I can teach myself how to do
Yeah,
video
but
editing.
like you've done it before though, haven't you? With I thought you did it with the Commander game.
I didn't end up editing any of that. I just uploaded it raw as
okay.
it was.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to get it uploaded so that there was something.
Yeah.
But I uploaded those to my personal channel.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also like anything that we just do for on our own that's not like event organized, just upload to our channel.
Yeah.
That way we're growing our channels as well, and it's not just all in on the one.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Keep the one like event specific.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think like some part of me though is like content creation is about consistency, you know, and the more that we put out, the better. And like I feel like we could just share the typo channel and just put stuff on it. That way we're just putting stuff out, you know. But I definitely like.
Well,
agree with
ideally,
that too.
it gets to a point where there's an event all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know how viable that will be. You know, like PT's not going to let you do this.
No.
Um,
This is currently the only shop in the
Yeah.
area that will, which is tough.
yeah,
But
like, and it's like, how often do you want to do this? You know what I mean? Like, are you going to come back out on Tuesday after doing this to stream the local?
no, it would be definitely like challenge and cup.
Yeah.
For as far as Pokemon goes, it'd be pre-release, challenge, cup. There's a challenge once a month, and then there's a pre-release and a cup once a quarter.
yeah.
But that's also there's also other card games that have major events.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
idea is
Well, so it's weird because it's like no one in Magic, like nobody in Magic plays standard,
Right.
and nobody plays.
the only people that
Modern
play
either.
standard and modern play on Arena.
Yeah, so it's like you're not really going to see any events here, at least that do that. So Magic's like totally out of the question.
Right.
And then for Yu-Gi-Oh, I think they have store championship tournaments, but I couldn't tell you if Michael does or not.
Yeah.
And then obviously for Lorcana and Riftbound, I couldn't tell you what they have going on, or Gundam or anything
Yeah.
like that. But
But it's not even just like for officially organized play, because like in a couple weeks on the Perfect Order release, Primetime is doing the pack extravaganza thing, like they used to do. Things like that too, or just like a bigger event with bigger prizing.
yeah, I mean, has Michael done anything like that yet?
I don't know. I'm inclined to say no because he's struggling to keep product on the shelf.
Yeah, I feel like
you see what that shelf looks like.
yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what the issue was going to be is like,
Yeah.
you know, you're going to have to push him to run events like that, but if he can't afford to, then he can't afford to,
Right.
you know. So
Well, it's more of I think that's something that'll just change with time. But the hope is, with coming back to running events like this and just doing it more than once a year at Dragon Con.
yeah, I mean,
Like-
that is totally fair. Like, we will definitely be doing a lot more than we were
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
for sure.
Getting
I
to-
totally agree with that.
Getting to the point where people actually are like fine and cool with us coming in and setting
Yeah.
up and wanna have us out. There's also nothing saying we can't bring back a Smash local. That just I don't know that there's enough people in Middle Georgia that still
I don't
play.
think there are, man. I want to say I've seen or I've heard that LSA plays every now and then, but I highly doubt. I mean, at this point, everyone is
Everyone
like,
that we
I'm
played with-
26,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody else has to be at least 25, 24,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Everybody that we played with doesn't like the game.
yeah, but it's like even in the LSA guys, you know, like Latson doesn't come around at all anymore.
Yeah.
I think like Kairos, pretty sure he's like started a family.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's no telling him he's going to be able to make it out to a local consistently. And then Genta, I think, was like our age. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no, he could have a family at this point. I don't know. Genta's little brother is probably in college.
Yeah.
Like,
it
there's-
would very much have to be let me message people and see if anybody still plays this
Yeah,
game.
yeah, pretty much.
Which
And
is
even
crazy
then,
'cause,
it's
like,
just
the
like-
majors are still big. But
Yeah,
from what I've seen online, unless you're in a college town, like
there's like
the
nowhere
locals
to play.
died.
Yeah,
Like died.
I know, I agree.
And
Like,
there's
I don't think anybody goes to 404 anymore. Or if they do, it's like that's the only
Yeah.
one they go to.
it's not even just like the locals that play anymore. Like, have you looked at the PR recently for Atlanta for Georgia? Dude, I recognize like Spickles, and it's only because he was one of the other Luigi mains in
Yeah.
Georgia. That's it. I
That's
don't know- I don't
crazy.
recognize
Like
anybody else.
DD's not there anymore or anything like that.
I think that like the couple. Anybody? I've seen all 4 decks. Yep. Cool. I know somebody's got a Meowth. What up?
What's up? Yeah, man.
It's not bad. I wish we could have the table rotated the other way, but that's about it. The boom arm is mounted that way.
Yeah, it's just a weird. It makes the shot of the table is a lot better this way than it is this way.
Yeah. so that you can see it on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like we've been doing this for a while.
Years, man, years.
Dude, you realize I've been playing, like, I stopped playing, I stopped playing Smash like 4 years ago, but I got into Smash in 2017. So it's
Yeah.
been almost a decade.
I think I also got into Smash 27. No, I think it was like 2018.
We're gonna throw the dads on stream? Let's go.
Heck yeah, dude.
Pokedad time.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I came around 2018, 20. Okay.
Let's go.
2018 or 2019.
Fry asked IRL cooking stream when. Dude, I don't cook often enough to do an IRL cooking stream.
Yeah, we don't either.
It
doesn't
yep,
matter.
Does,
Yeah,
does
whichever
not matter.
one.
All we ask is that you roll the big die and use the big die for damage. Because the camera can see it. The camera can see those. Yeah. All right. I'm going to kick the camera over.
No, we're good. It looks fine.
But we're still showing
Oh,
the lobby.
my bad. I thought you meant like they moved the
no,
table.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So far on stream, we have seen Mega Zygarde EX in the Barbarical deck so they could power it up. And then we saw Decidueye EX in the Superior deck. And Mega Starmie in the Tyrantrum deck. Unfortunately, the Mega Starmie did not get to make an appearance.
I didn't see any crazy out of mine. I didn't get. I had pulled Mega Starmie, but
No star you. Tough. I think last night when I pulled the Mega Clefable, I didn't get a Clefairy to go with it, and I was like, dude, I would play Mega Clefable.
I would have run. Yeah, I would have run the one Mega Starmie, the 1/1.
I think Mega Clefable is one of the few Mega Pokemon where, like, if you play just that and energies, you would win because
Yeah.
you get after the second attach, you're just like knockout, knockout, knockout. We're also gonna try to be judge as much as we can, make sure nothing happens. We did miss the amount of prize cards put out in the last game. Yeah. All right. Have y'all rolled already? It's tails. Right. So I believe we are in the last round of the day.
We are.
We've got a couple of the Pokedads on stream to close it out for us. It looks like we've got another Tyrantrum versus Doublade matchup. I know I've seen everybody locally I've talked to about the Tyrantrum deck has said it's bad, but everybody I see online is like, this deck is broken. They go 3-0 with it.
It's probably bad with the starter deck.
I mean, the starter deck's pretty good. You just got to get the dudes in play.
I mean, it seems to me like if Tyrantrum hits Superior at all, it's just an auto loss. Like you're just run straight off the board.
Yeah, Piper just played Sebastian. That's what the deck started running, and Piper ended up winning.
Yeah. I can say I played Superior last night. Playing against Tyrantrum felt great. I'd hit him for 500 damage, and they had no response.
We both mulligan?
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, the Tyrantrum deck's gonna mulligan. Then again, we saw that enhanced hammer. Yo, the Tyrantrum deck got a basic before the Doublade deck? That's wild. Alright, we've got
I only had 5
4
basics in the deck, though. So I still got 1 Clef Key.
I'm pretty sure the Tyrantrum deck starts with 4.
Yeah, I actually want to say that.
4 Holucha, that's it. That's all the basics.
Yeah, I think the previous.
Snorlax.
Yeah, the previous Tyrantrum player had 3. The previous Tyrantrum player had 3 basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
The Snorlax is actually one of like the better just cards you could pull for pre-release because it's first attack for 1 energy. You flip coins until you get tails, and for each heads you just search deck for energy and attach it to it. So you just flip a few heads and it's like, oh, we got a Snorlax ready to go.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and poke it back.
Pokepad.
The busted card. Yeah.
New sleeves.
Yeah, with I know a lot of people definitely excited to finally get their hands on Pokepads. R.I.P. to all the superior players out there this weekend. Right. Guess what? We got the good start.
Oh my
We've got the
God.
fossils.
Oh, no.
We are gaming. Good go. One other thing I hadn't mentioned about the pre-release kits, this weekend, particularly with the fighting decks and with the grass decks, the basic that they gave with it as like a support for the fighting decks at Talucha and for the grass decks at Shaman, they both have free retreat and they're both buddy poffinable. So like they made it really easy to get out your pivot in this pre-release kit, which is pretty important considering Barbaricle's the only good energy acceleration. You kind of need to be able to like retreat into your attacker every turn.
Yeah. All right, peoples. I have to go do adult stuff. So I
Right.
have to go. You should. I don't know if you can, but it like turn me off, but you should.
There you go. I just turned your gain to 0.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna slide over, and then I'll finish it up. It's all good. All right, I am.
No, I'm running for Horn Edge.
I am
It's the
back.
1.02 that I have currently.
So we're gonna swap this
No, I don't
Dewblade.
beat them out. So what I do is I reveal the number of swords in my hand, and I do that much damage
Yeah.
based off the number of swords in my hand.
Yeah. Sword. Yeah. The Dewblade deck is interesting.
It depends. It depends.
So yeah, it's he reveals any number of Hone Edge, Dewblade, and Aegislash from his hand, and it does 60 damage times the number of cards he revealed. So, like I think, yeah, it's like. So technically, what is it? If you have one Hone Edge in play and evolve it into Dewblade and have the rest available in your hand, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can theoretically do 600 damage if you have a Hone Edge evolved into a Dewblade and none of the others are in play and they're all in your hand. Because it's 3 Hone Edge, 3 Dewblade, and 4 Aegislash. Big damage. It is asking a lot, because if you get knocked out, then you've got nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna attach ignition, and then I'll weaponize swords and hit 180. Yeah, so for knockout.
Smack. The ignition energy. Typically good whenever you get to attach it for the only energy, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I mean,
That was not.
we got to take knockouts.
To do, but it was the best that I had at the time.
You got 4 prizes to take. You have 4 ignition energy. So theoretically, if you use 1 ignition on every attack and take a knockout, you're winning the game. So we do see Tyrant hit the field. All right. Passing with the fossil in the active. Yeah. Importantly, in pre-releases, for the most part, gust effects, like boss's orders, do not get printed very often. So typically in pre-release, it's safe to just leave an attacker that you're charging up on the bench. As we see here with the Tyrant. This set, however, did have Pokemon catcher, so if you happen to pull a Pokemon catcher, you can coin flip to try to gust.
I should have left it in there because I didn't realize.
You should have.
Well, I was playing Roses, but then I didn't think about my main attacker is a stage 1, not my stage 2. So Roses does nothing for me really.
Yeah.
Unless it except as an in-game attacker, like just to finish the game.
Yeah.
Accelerate Aegislash and end the game.
Yeah. You definitely should have left Pokemon Catcher in here. We had boss's order. It's not a coin flip.
I'll play full metal lab. And it's 30 less damage to steel types. And then I will vengeful swords for 180.
All right, we are going to promote the Tyrant. Do we see the T-Rex? We do. Big T-Rex. Currently sitting at 330 HP. Look at this guy, Tyrantrum, wreaking havoc. All right, you've got to flip coins. Yeah. Is a mill. 1 mil. All right. Ooh, it's an Aegislash. That is important. It's -1 Pokemon. Can we do 330 damage? Can we knock out this T-Rex? No. It's only worth 1 prize card. He still has 2 to take. But it would be really tough to come back from the T-Rex going down here. We kind of need this T-Rex to go for a couple prizes. You need 6 in hand, I think. It's 60 times, right? So yeah. Yeah, you need to evolve the active and have 6 in hand. Otherwise, we're going for a 2-shot. Right. Yeah, I think we are conceding that we're gonna have to just 2-shot this T-Rex here with the bench tone edge. 180. Yeah.
If you didn't have that mist energy attached, though, it was.
Lights out.
Yeah, it was cut. Yes, sir.
Dude, if it's things like this that make me want fossils to get more support in the future, because, like, that's just a big guy. He's 330 HP, doing 160. Like, it's not bad damage on a 1 prizer, but it's just so hard to get him into play. And then, like, even on the flip side, like the Doublade deck in format, we have Genesect EX, which once per turn lets you search your deck for 2 metal evolution Pokemon and put them in your hand. So like the Doublade deck could just play a couple Genesect, and then that's +4 Pokemon to your hand every turn.
I'm trying to in my head work it out how I can work it into my Stevens Metagross deck and make it somewhat viable.
You cut the Stevens Metagross if you want to try to make it viable as a Doublade deck. Because like it's just Doublade. You're playing 12 Pokemon dedicated to that attack. You may as well just commit to it. I do think Stevens Metagross is starting to get to the point where it has enough attackers to actually build like a toolbox deck though, where you have like a different variety of attacks to use. I know I've seen like Jellicent is used in it. Obviously.
That's the variant I'm running.
Yeah.
Is the
Obviously Clefairy is a good shout.
That's nice.
Okay.
And I will get.
All right. We do have an energy on the backup fossil. We may just need to buy a turn. We've got a Doublade.
And I will swing for another
180. Nothing on the bench. But the T-Rex goes down. Do we have a response? If we can just knock out the Doublade, the game ends. But we've got to find a way to do 130 damage because of this stadium. Hawlucha has free retreat. You can always promote it.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Yeah, they made like the support basics really good for this set. The Shaman and the Hawlucha both are 70 HP free retreat. So you can buddy puffin for them and they can be your pivot. All right. Yep. Unfortunately, the Tyrant not good when he's not damaged. But I was talking about it earlier. Something really cool with the Tyrant is the Relicanth that lets you use the attacks of your pre-evolutions. Yeah, with the Tyrantrum. So your big Tyrantrum can soak a hit, and then you can just revenge attack them with the Tyrant's attack for knockouts. We are so close.
Depends on how many cards I have in hand. So you do know last time I did 20.
Just looking through our deck, seeing if we can find any answer to try to buy a turn here. We know there's at least 180 damage in hand for the Doublade. The question is the energy there? That may be all we're hoping for at this point is that there is no energy to attack with the Doublade. Is it 20 plus or 20 times? I think it's 20 times 0. 20 times 0 is 0. Yeah. All right. We do have the energy. And the 3 Pokemon in hand is Doublade. We'll take the knockout. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, the T-Rex deck is a little hard to get going because it's fossils, though. Oh, yeah. That's plus 180 damage.
That's what I was hoping.
That was fun. Dude, it's great. Got to see we got to see both decks kind of do the thing. Doublade, getting the guys in hand, punching with the ignition energies every turn. The T-Rex got really big and soaked a hit. Just a little.
It was that, and I had all my ignition energies.
Oh yeah. Like at one point he showed his hand. He was holding 3 of them. I was like, all right, well he's not whiffing attack.
We had the energy in hand. I'm like flipping over everything. Like,
At one point he had all 3 of them stacked at the front of the hand, and I'm like, I think it's wraps. For sure. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, Jordan.
Right. I am gonna cut it back over to what did he? The heck did he name it? Oh, there it is. Gonna switch it back over to this cam for a few minutes. I believe some players are starting to get their extra packs as we have finished the last round of the pre-release. I'm gonna walk out on the floor for a few minutes, kind of check with people, see what we got, and then I'll be back to sign it off.
got it a little Dedenne. Nothing crazy, but still.
I really wouldn't mind betting the overall because they're perfect. Oh, yeah.
See, it's crazy because he was shitting on it. He was shitting on Toronto. He rather evil on my deck. All right, Cameron.
Challenge with Quad Serrano. He's like,
Person.
you got one? Yeah, yeah, that was fine.
Then we do 3 rounds. No, for you and Ollie.
Yeah, I went. That's why I had Prerelease. Say that. Thanks. Because the order hasn't officially released yet. Yeah, that one's done.
So it's like if they're now.
Yo, all this for the pack. It's the hit. All right. All right.
It's delayed like a minute.
I know. I know.
Dude.
You can play them in a tournament because it's the same card.
Nah.
Gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah.
$12.
I got like 2 bills. I'll be with both of them.
I think everybody that goes to Houston should just play perfect order poker pads round 1. Can't DQ us all. I can. But also you find out all the really short are because the first penalty for having an illegal deck is a warning. It's a warning and change the cards. So but if the entire tournament has illegal decks, you're really gonna make 2,000 people go through and find all your poker pads. Or you just gonna let them play with the card. It's the same card.
The same card, it's the same card stock, it does the same thing, it looks the same. That doesn't make the card any more stackable.
Yeah, dude, if I was in Houston, like, look at
But I'm saying like the reason that there should be a reprint versus a card that is getting a first. Right. So it's like if a card is they reprinted Ultra Ball. That Ultra Ball should be legal to play if you want. Immediately. It's Ultra Ball. Who cares? But it's like that's why.
Pokemon makes cards from a new set. If it's a reprint or legal, the set's official.
Yeah, I'm saying. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the same way. You can't play new cards until the release date. But if it's a reprint of a
card is legal, who cares what set it gets from? It's still the same cost. Mega Star Ring. Now, bonus Pokepad on the patch.
If there becomes a better way to search out limited cities, turn one down first, it will be played as one of like cards on it. Because when you go first, you can end your turn there. He's young, but you don't want to do it going second.
Did we get anything good?
You can't do it.
Not even extra Pokepads, nothing?
No.
You didn't think you go get Golly.
Come look.
Just what, a camera, tripod, couple cables?
I was curious myself.
Whoops.
The best research is going out, so you want to run Carmine and Going, bro? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you know what he's going for right now? Yeah. Well, you haven't opened the packs? My luck? Alright. Let's go over there. Let's see. Do it. Hey, the Clefairy! Nice! You want me to open it for you? He wants me to. She's pulled 151 Charizards and she pulled 2 Passion Best Buy. So.
SIR! Yo! I can't even read it because he's running away from me. Dude, what card is it? It's just too close. It's the descent.
Oh, Lord.
What they get?
Oh, the energy recycler. Nice. Let's see. 3 hits. Oh, 3 hits. You got 3 hits. Yeah, you were lucky.
And you still got one more pack, kid. You got a little shirt and SIR.
Who hasn't come and gotten their pack yet? That other something I haven't.
Right? Cool. All day. All day. Even though we already saw that. You just need clothes.
Because normally they're like
Hey, another Starmie.
Yeah, apparently.
There's a Pokemon in there too? Yeah.
Go and then just read it.
That's what they just had a Oh, yeah. It really, value-wise, yeah. Yeah, what's called a pre-release.
Yup.
Anytime like a new set comes out, typically 2 weeks before the set releases, they give stores these pre-release where they run a tournament. Basically, you get everybody gets 1 kit. It comes with 4 packs of the new set plus a promo card and like a 39 card. You basically build it. And then you play. And then you get 3 more. So normally you get 7 packs of the new set before Walmart card. Most of your players. Oh, yeah.
All right. I think that is going to be it. Most of the people have opened their packs. People are winding down, leaving, just looking through their stuff. So that has been it. Our first Pokemon TCG event stream back. We are definitely looking at doing challenges and cups for Pokemon, particularly in the Georgia area. Though, if there is a larger event, like any kind of major cash tournament or anything, as well as like a reason to come out, we would definitely be open to reaching out in the Southeast. We're also interested in doing other card games things in the Georgia area: Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, One Piece, Gundam, Lorcana. So this is just the start. But I am Jester, and this has been Typo House Games. Obviously on twitch.tv/Typo House Games, YouTube at Typo House Games, and then on Twitter at Typo House Games. Everybody have a good night.